Alright guys, we're gonna be chilling and doing some flight sim here, live. Hey, welcome in Grammy Q, how's it going today? New specializations available, cargo transport light. I did one flight off stream before I started practice. I got a S rating with a landing smooth as silk, so of course when I'm not recording that happens. Hey, welcome to the Old Man Gaming. Yo. It's got some new mission unlocked over in Madagascar? Let's take a... What is that? Oh, it's a cargo transport. Okay, I just unlocked that. And you can transport with the Cessna 172 Skyhawk? It's a 30-minute. You know, since I just unlocked this, I was gonna just do some simple flights in home base, but why not? Let's fly down in Madagascar, I guess. It says it's a 30-minute flight, so it's only a 1-star difficulty though, so give it a whirl. Good day to chill and play some flight sim, guys. Alright, so it says 8:48 to 9:13, so this will be in the day. Wind is going to be blowing at 8 knots from 219 degrees. So it should be pretty good. We going for it. Just unlocked the light cargo transport. Flying bar I can't talk. Flying bulk cargo to I can't pronounce that. Ambatafatra. I don't know that place, but that's where we headed. Don't say chill. Finally warmed up to 70 by you? Oh, that sounds nice. Well, it was unusually warm here yesterday. That's why we got that rain, but then it was still raining when it was only 28 degrees. I don't know how that works, but just turned into a terrible ice situation. Okay. So this is a 172 Skyhawk, but we got a different livery scheme here. See, now I was flying the what was that called? A something 40. So I was getting used to that plane. So I haven't flown the Skyhawk in a few missions. The other one I've been flying is a little bit faster. Your day so far been fixing washing machine, finding my dogs, taking a walk in the neighborhood, trying to stay warm. Nice. Yo, what up, Red Dega? Red Dega 86 in the house. Are you off today, Red Digger, or do you gotta work later? Finding the dog. Yeah, they both sound difficult, depending on where the dogs were, but... Yeah, just give me 1 second. I have problems getting my headset adjusted how I want. All right. I think I got it. Working till 1 and off. Ah, that ain't too bad. Off in less than an hour and a half, I think. Home stretch. Well, look at this place.
Hi there. It's Widad. Now that you're all set up, let me go over the important details with you. Loose cargo on board. This is a very important shipment for one of our clients. Needs to get to Embadifo Tatra promptly. Our sensitive cargo containers are built to handle slight turbulence, but maintain a constant flight speed and adapt to changing conditions. A prompt and safe delivery is key for the success of our business. You have all the pertinent information in your flight packet as a reminder.
You gonna play on Xbox? Nice.
Safe travels.
I had a buddy just give me this Xbox, so game looks better than mine.
Foxtrot Mike November Charlie traffic. Cessna 5 Romeo Kilo November X-ray is taxiing to runway 29er. Foxtrot Mike November Charlie.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. Ready to take this flight. And, yeah, while you guys are in here, don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Thank you. This should be interesting. Flying in the area I've never been at. So, we'll be on our way. Hopefully, my 172 skills are still there since I've been flying that A40 or something.
Foxtrot Mike November Charlie traffic. Cessna 5 Romeo Kilo
Don't do hard turns and tricks. No barrel rolls. This is a cargo, my first cargo transport, so I just gotta forget that I have cargo, otherwise it's just gonna make me nervous. Alright, roll up the sleeves, let's tackle it. It's a nice looking spot though. Taxi down to the east side. What's the fun in that? His first cargo mission, he tries to do a barrel roll and crashes. They weren't too worried about him, but the cargo got wrecked. Dive bomb. I wonder how like they mapped out this whole real life world, if they just like used like Google Maps a lot, or how they did that. Maybe pictures and stuff from online, Google Maps, I don't know. Just stopping at stop signs. Yeah, I was telling Red Dagger that we had that black ice, and on the way home on the back roads, it's like a slight hill. And he was coming from the cross traffic. Luckily, he was way ahead of me, and he, I don't know if he couldn't stop or if he just didn't intend on stopping, but he blew right through that stop sign on that black ice. So I was like, wow. I'm glad I wasn't turning there as he came through. Would have been a horrible night. First flight sim. Better watch my taxi speed. I tend to lose patience on the taxiing, and then they penalize me going too fast. See, Red Digger, is there a way you can tell, or Old Man, do you know if they... what is the taxiing speed, by the way? I'm not sure. As far as I know, it doesn't tell you the taxi speed, like on the prompts, but it warns you if you're going too fast. 35 or 25, one of those, okay. I wonder if that's like standard for like every single airport or what. But we are ready for takeoff, just gotta line her up. Flight in Madagascar, first cargo, light cargo transport. Let's hit it. These are on back. Every airport, that would be good. A standard taxi speed, so you didn't have to like know a special one for every airport. Alright, time to concentrate. Airspeed is holding steady as I'm climbing slowly. Almost to 500. There we go. Now I just gotta watch my RPMs as I had them cranked. It's a beautiful scenic place over here. Maybe I'll move here now. I saw it in the game. I had to go to a place I can't pronounce. Let's see, this is a cargo flight. Okay, it's going to be definitely a longer flight. 36.39. I know in my first ferry flights, I was like, what does NM stand for? And then I figured, oh, it's probably nautical miles. But I don't know what the difference is between a mile and a nautical mile. If that's what it means, that's what I'm guessing. Engines in my playthrough playing for a while now. Need refresher basically. Last 2 days. Oh, I'm supposed to climb to 2,300. Why is my climbing feet look so much higher than my path they're showing? Oh, you're doing all the trainings and stuff? Right on. I was thinking about sometime revisiting trainings to see if I can get like better scores than I originally got, since I was a brand new player to play Sim, but oh, RPM's turn them down. Flying over those blue block boxes and not through them. Yeah, it was telling me 2300. Now I'm following the boxes and realizing I was... Now it seems like they're right. You're going to get skydiving missions? That's where the money is? Yeah, I don't know much on anything as far as like different businesses and profits, but I heard a lot of people say, was it carrier or cargo? I don't know, but I wasn't really sure. Like, I don't know how it works. I don't know if you can do different career paths eventually and like kind of do a little bit of everything, or if once you're on a career path you got to stick with it. I really don't know. So with skydiving, like, you're not the one skydiving. Are you just the one like flying them up there and then they jump out, or how does that work? I thought the advertising looked kind of cool, where you like tow the banners around and stuff, or whatever they're called. Search and rescue and the big cargo. Yeah, I wasn't really sure where I was going to take my career. I guess I was kind of undecided because, like I said, I don't really know much. I was almost purposely not looking too much into it, just to like, I don't know, like kind of be surprised about like, oh, maybe I'll pick this or that. I don't know. Numerous businesses. You can fly, drop off, fly back, get paid good. And you can hire pilots to run businesses. Yeah, I think I briefly saw something on, you don't get passive income or something. I don't know if Old Man Gaming was saying that, or if it was on a video about the hiring pilots, but you have to fly to get the passive income. I know Roger plays games and put out a search and rescue video, but I think I was in like busy in my work week and I never ended up watching it. I saw he was pushing the video right to the edge of like 58, 59 minutes, so I don't know. Passive income, you have to fly when you're hired pilots. Yeah, I remember joking around that morning telling Curtis was asking about passive income, and I was like, hear that, Curtis? You actually got to work. You can't just set something up, log off, get a bunch of points and money or whatever, and come back on and be like, yes, look at all this I have acquired. Red Dagger, if you're seeing this, have you ever flown in this spot? Just out of curiosity. Coast Guard and local search and rescue were Title C for days. Brothers, some boat capsized, they were missing. Yeah. That's gotta be like a stressful job, but yet if you like find people and rescue them, that's gotta also feel amazing. See, I'm trying to set my trim, but it's not, it's like doing it all automatically, and then it's just tweaking my camera. And in the trainings, I know it was all working like that. Maybe certain planes don't have trim adjust. I don't know. Because all I know was it was R1 and up or down on the right joystick and you could adjust the trim. Nothing's happening. And then somebody taught me if you push L1 and you push triangle, you can pause your plane in midair like that. So you could like get like a cool screenshot or something, you know, for the video. And if you push L3, you can make the path disappear. So get yourself a good screenshot like that, and then just circle to go back. Or like use it to like, if you need to switch off your lights and stuff in your mid-flight, come in handy. Yeah, that's what I was wondering about this trim thing, because I did the training. I know how to, with buttons to push. It's just like nothing was working. He didn't make it, but they searched until they recovered him. That's sorry to hear that. RB back, forward. Yeah, that's what I was pushing, but like I said, I just did the training and I don't know. I have trim assist on in settings. Well, I didn't change any of the settings, so whatever they automatically have it on, that's what it's on. I do notice my trim is fluctuating automatically if you look in the bottom right corner. Game default setting, gotcha. We are going above the open water. I wonder how you pronounce that. Ambodaya Tafa or something. Airport. So this airport must be an island off the main island. It's kind of interesting game to play just to like get to know the world, really. Interesting to see. Oh, that looks like the island up ahead. Yeah, I mean, now that I got the basic trainings down and did some practice, like what I'm doing isn't too complicated. Just a matter of really practicing the landings, but when it comes to like the airliners and stuff, and I don't know. All I know is I'm a beginner, and so far so good. Welcome in, Jay Rowland. Final landing extremely difficult at times once I've had a few beers. Seems more relaxed and smoother. Join the series, you're ahead of me, and get some tips for the future missions. Yeah, I'm a new player myself, so all the episodes, I think I've only done like maybe 2 simple flight missions off camera total, so like a majority of all my flying's been on my channel. Master warning light? Okay, let me, so if I push L1 in triangle, right, I pause my plane in midair, everything's paused. Let me read what you're saying. Master warning light. I don't see anything like lit up, or I don't see any prompts for them to tell me to turn off a master warning light, and I'm not seeing any light blinking or flashing, so I don't know what you mean. Autopilot. Oh, it's behind the yoke. Okay, so right, L1 triangle, I can pause it again. See, the yoke blocks, like, not, wait, I thought it was behind the yoke. Now I'm not seeing anything. I don't see it, bro. I'm just gonna go. Well, coming up on the airport. The upper left corner, it must have fixed itself. Yeah, I have no idea. Like I said, oh, my RPMs are high. That's about it. The airport is dead ahead. Looks like a cool little island in the middle of the ocean out here. It's nice and flat, that's for sure. Yeah, oh, it was the high RPM light? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't even know what a master... Like, if it lights up the button, or if I get to know a plane and I was just getting to know where on the few of those planes when I did those night missions, like, oh, here's the light buttons. Like, some of them were, like, here on this one, and then the other one I was flying, they were, like, over here. But each plane, the lights are in different spots and stuff, so... That'd be cool too, to once you got your own business and you buy your own plane, then everything is staying the same for a little bit, and like get to know it inside and out, like your own plane and stuff. How did I hide my yoke? Okay, so I'm gonna pause it, push L1 triangle, right? We're just pausing midair. So if you go to here where it says yoke visibility, just toggle it on and off with X. So I mean it's there, it's just invisible. So like if you want to like get to all these switches that are behind the yoke, it's just much easier. And I kind of was messing around with that because of that night currency and like having to mess with the lights and everything. On the Garmin screen, push lower right button to turn on map. Like this screen or like this screen? Because I just do what I do and I don't have any issues. This one? So that basically shows me, okay, that's basically shows me the same thing as my compass is showing me, almost on the top left then. Okay, thanks for the little thing. I haven't messed with like the computer screens too much. So right now I'm checking out the flight pattern and on the top left there. I'm seeing some figure eighting going around. Okay, I see where it drops down. Front of me. I can't read chat unless I pause it. I gotta concentrate like heavy. I think it'll give you your flight route. The dials from outside the plane are easier to see. Flight pattern. Excellent tips. I've been practicing during free flight, creating flight plans on the instruments. Helps learn the difference of buttons. Dude, you should do like a little tutorial for me on a video. Like I would like to see that. Like just like on using the computer and the flight patterns and stuff. That'd be interesting. Yeah, because I mean, I would like to really get detailed and like know like how to do intricate stuff like that and use the computers. You know, I really would like to dive into really knowing more stuff. You know, I find it interesting. Well, where's that landing? That looks like a very short grassy landing there. I better pay attention to my flight pattern. I was looking at the runway, trying to scope out the sitch. $30 hours. That's a decent amount. I'm not sure how many hours I have in so far, but I don't think it's quite that many. Once I turn the game off, my PlayStation app will tell me how many hours I got in. Looping around. I gotta remember I have cargo on. No, don't remember that. Don't remember that. Just worry about concentrating. See, the flight pattern isn't matching up with the map. That's what confuses me. Because it shows the pink line looping way around. But the flight box pattern, like, is like, has you, like, cut halfway through the loop. I hear ya. I hear ya. I got plenty of time. Well, I do and I don't. See what on these entry patterns now? I'm trying to stick farther to the outside. So when I approach the landing, I get like just a little bit more space, a little bit more time. Yeah, I'm gonna lose a lot of airspeed turning right here. If you watch that. Cut it down. We're gonna be gliding for a little bit here. Pedal to the metal. See, it's the last bank because I'm gonna lose airspeed when I bank. So right now, I need a little power. I'm still losing airspeed. I just don't want to stall. This runway looks I think my airspeed is doing okay. We're doing okay. Flaps to 10%. Why does the runway look curved? 20%? Dude. Okay, easy, easy. Oh, I tried to pull back more before I hit, but I was a little bit too slow. So that was kind of a rough landing. Dang it. Dude, this doesn't even look like a runway. Exit runway, where am I? Hold on, let's see what you guys said. Nothing. I don't know where I am. Where's... Exit runway, but where's the exit, dude? We usually get the arrows. I don't know where the exit is. This is the runway. Yeah, I figure I'll go to the end and hopefully it's down there. I don't see anything else anywhere else. It's kind of weird I'm not getting the blue arrows. Don't go fast. I'm at 15 knots. Thought you said I could go up to 25. Maybe 25 is too fast, bro. Maybe it's like 20 max. Well, where's the exit, though? Oh, it just said stop. Okay, I guess that was it. That path must lead to something. It's all trees. I don't know. That landing was too rough, though. I guarantee you. probably a 0%. Yeah, we are out the bush. Oh my gosh. How did I get a 63%? No, wait, that's not the landing performance. Respect the condition of the aircraft, 63%. Ensure cargo integrity was 81. Got it A. I think it's not even telling me about the landing smoothness, which is odd. Airline procedures, 100%. That was a good, neat little flight over the ocean. Some decent CR. Ooh, reputation is going up. Up to 7,140. For this, I think I might go for the high performance endorsement. Maybe not right this second, but next at some point. Instrument rating. Navigate without visual references, so you'll be in like the thick clouds and stuff. And then if the big one, the multi-engine rating, 15,000. I think I'm gonna do another regular mission. Yeah, it was pretty good, decent little payout there. But usually, yeah, the ones like I noticed that on the ferry flights, like if it takes you longer to get there, you're gonna get more points. It's less practice with landings. On the longer flights, obviously, the short, if you want to practice landings, like those sightseeing missions are good because you're landing a lot more often. There's a ferry flight. Ooh, that's a 1 hour. I'm not going to do that right now. I know I have some stuff over here too. I kind of want to go back to my home base though. Back to Wisco. Some of these ferry flights are really long. That, like I said, that one was an hour. This is 45 minutes. I think 30 minutes might be the shortest ferry flight. I don't know. Possibly. I'm in my home stomping grounds, like Merrill and Wausau, Anago, and we run shuttle routes all through there. We also have shuttle routes in the Point, the Shawano area. Cranberry Cove, Fond du Lac County. That's a 45-minute one, but it's cool. It's the Cranberry Co-founder. 20-minute first flight. Even that seems kind of long for a first flight. Is that what they are? What do you use CR for other than the trainings? Yeah, I haven't gotten that far, but that's what I've been using it for. But yeah, like businesses and planes and stuff. But that's all I know. Remember how you can speed up flights during flights? Do you have any unlocked in South Carolina? No, I don't know why they're unlocking like random spots off in the world. My home base here is in Wisconsin, and then as I was playing, it was opening up more of the map. You can see where these lines are going out, like here. So it's been expanding out. So now I'm like into Michigan over here, in the upper Michigan up here. And then we're going down, and it's been opening all the way up to here. See, it's not telling me like the state, it's just giving me cities and stuff like that. I don't know why they don't have the state outlined. It's expanding over your neck of the woods. Opening missions based off of your level reputation. Yeah, that's what I gathered, because like I said, when I started off, I was just like in this little circle up here. So as I've been going, it's been expanding out, and then also, you know, unlocking spots in like Europe, and then I just had that one in Madagascar. But that's so far, that's what I have. These other ones are locked yet till I advance. This one's down by Indianapolis. Okay, I'm gonna do this one, but I'm gonna take a quick little restroom thing. I'll be right back, 1 second. Thing about career, you can go bankrupt and have to start over. Ooh. Yeah, I know you have to repair planes and stuff, so if you're messing up. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that. So what, you buy a business and then you go bankrupt, and then do you have to end business, or you just get the option to start a new one? I don't know nothing about it, bro. So we are back in the Skyhawk. We got dark clouds and snow down by Indianapolis, kind of somewheres. Yeah, I don't even got the option to start my own business yet. Need to get flying down with the other people's planes. Yeah, like I have plenty to do right now and plenty of licenses to acquire before I even
Ready for
think
boarding,
about
Michael.
Roger that.
buying my own company. I'm just a pilot for hire right now. Suits me for now.
Feels like the perfect day for a stroll, isn't it? On board, you're taking a local celebrating something special, Jennifer and her dad, for a nice scenic ride over the region. If your passengers look
Never
ready
got
with
into
their
the
seatbelts
businesses yet.
fastened, you are good to depart.
Don't get me
Let's go,
wrong, it
Captain.
sounds like it's going to be awesome, but yeah, with points and licenses,
Tree Sierra
they're giving
Yankee
me so
traffic.
much to do.
Cessna
Like,
November 8 Tree 19er is taxiing to runway 25. Tree Sierra Yankee.
I'm totally content.
Hi, Captain. I'm Jennifer. Can't wait to be looking down at my hometown.
Hi, I'm Michael, Jennifer's father. I can't believe we'll be up there in a few minutes. Can't wait.
I kind of wish my plane wasn't white out in the snow, but need a little color in there, a red stripe or something. Oh, you gotta go? All right, man. Thanks for swinging in. Everybody in chat, have a great day. Thanks. OMG. Back to the to-do list. I wonder why there's a pattern in the snow like this. Is that supposed to be like that? I would like the businesses side of the game. Yeah. I mean, it sounds awesome, but where I am at in the game, I got a lot to learn and a lot of licenses to acquire. Why do they got me taxiing where like my wings clip into a building, bro? Oh! I was like, what? Are they just letting me go through the building? I was following the taxi line. Oh my god. Really? Well, that's embarrassing. They tell you to crash into a building and then they're like, you're penalized. What is that? What is that baloney? Looks like the old developers were playing a prank on me. You got me, guys. You got me good. Into the snow. I felt my controller vibrate and it was like boom. I was like, yep, I just did that. Just started watching. What do you think of the PS5 version? Well, I never did play any other versions, so that's the only one I know. And so far, I mean, I've been liking it a lot. And I've never done a flight sim before, so new to flight sims, and we got this ported over to the PS5. I saw Roger Plays Games, a friend of mine. They were talking about it, and then I ended up getting the deluxe version, so I got a few days early access to it from when they released it. Yeah, so far it's pretty cool. I like it. It's kind of like challenging, interesting, and relaxing all at the same time. There's plenty to do.
Tree Sierra Yankee traffic. Cessna November 83319er. Taking off runway 25. Straight out departure.
Yeah, it's definitely
Tree
really
Sierra
good, man.
Yankee.
Special flight for me. I'm excited, but also kinda anxious. Hope that's normal.
Alright, so initial climb, I don't have to. We're just hitting it right here. That's crazy how they steered me into that building like that. What's that all about?
That little push, it's such a cool feeling.
We're somewhere close to the city of Indianapolis. Fly to Hendricks County. Yeah, like when I first started this game and started the trainings and everything, like it seems like, oh no, this is gonna be way too overwhelming.
Hey, here's Hendricks County.
It's like, feel like you're going to school, but like once you get past the trainings and you start just doing like the sightseeing missions and sightseeing, it's like, oh, okay, I can do this. Gotta slow down. Yeah, I remember when I first started flying, I was like constantly like stalling the plane, trying to climb too fast. It was kept on beeping at me. Now I can kind of fly around, and I rarely get those warnings with the stalling and all that. 1,800 feet? Okay, I'm too high. Oops. Now I'm too fast. Well, the sightseeing score is definitely not going to be perfect, but
Hey, I can see my house.
I spotted it too, but I didn't have time to snap a pic.
I might be a softie, but I'll always hold on to this memory of us.
and that tip that Pipwis gave me was huge, just by being able to push L1 and then triangle and like pause everything like that. You know, that's a really helpful tip. Well, gotta Good flying external camera, can never do it. And okay, Red Dagger, you gotta take off. Okay, we'll see you later. Gotta say, flying an external camera. Yeah, I do. I just like. I don't know. I like the external camera, and I tend to. I can see like my readouts better. Where it seems like if I'm on the dash, I'm just not quite as used to it. It's a little bit harder to read.
Back to reality.
Although you can.
Hey, did you enjoy Jennifer? Ready for your next flight?
A lot of emotions
You can hit
right now.
L1 and push
All I know
forward
is
on
I'm
your left
eager to play
joystick, and you
again.
can move up like that. So
Amazing ride. Loved
probably
it.
moving up would help see the dash readouts a little bit better. But you're the opposite, but I agree. It looks much nicer in exterior. Well, it's cool to look at. I mean, I like flying in both views. I got more time on the external, but yeah, the view is amazing external. It is loud in the ears because you get the full blast engine sound, but in here it's nice and quiet. But yeah, I mean, I think that's what I should do. Is like if I move up with my L1 and left joystick, then I can see my readouts a lot better. On the default, it's a little far back to read very well, and I play like right up next to my TV, so I'm not on a couch 20 feet away or anything like that. Alright, so there. For some reason I'm not seeing the runway. That's never a good sign. Alright. I need to get farther to the outside. Start slowing a little bit. Going pretty slow. We'll be gaining speed though. Diving down. Yeah, I don't like the white plane on the white snow. It's kind of hard to. See, I'm going to lose speed when I make this turn. I don't want to stall. So I just kick the engine on just a little bit.
Tree Sierra Yankee traffic. Cessna November 8 Tree 19er is on final. Runway 25. To land. Tree Sierra Yankee.
I think the speed, I mean, I got the engine all the way off. I'll deploy flaps to 10%, but not quite yet because I'm going a little fast. I'm going to come down real low to these rocks and then pull up a little bit, lose some speed, hit the flaps to 10 degrees, come down farther, pull up, pull up, pull up. Oh, I'm going too fast. Flaps to 20. I still got
A few shakes and wiggles, but we're on solid ground.
well, probably wasn't the smoothest landing in the world. I had plenty of runway. I didn't have to touch down as quickly as I did. Let's see, or one up and down D-pad, quick instrument view, cockpit view. coming in hot. Yeah, I touched out a little bit sooner than I needed to. Sometimes I get nervous because I've shot off, even though I've landed, I've shot off the end of the runways before it crashed, so I get a little paranoid that's going to happen, so. But yeah, I had plenty of time. I didn't have to rush that landing like I did.
Tree Sierra Yankee traffic. Cessna November 8 Tree 19er is taxiing to parking. Tree Sierra Yankee.
Not easy to impress the locals, but I see they're smiling. That's cool, well done.
You'd crash. It does take practice. I mean, I did my fair share of crashes when I first started. It was actually pretty funny. I got a 54% on the landing smoothness. I feel like that was generous, but I'll take it. And I had one crash because the taxi path led me into a building. I'm like, maybe the wing just clips through it. And I was like, boom. Hey, Captain Tanya, what's up? Are you still at work? You've seen all your videos and doing well? Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it was too fast. I had plenty of runway. I should have, if I would have let the plane slow down just a little bit more and then eased back, dropped it down a little bit slower, it would have been a nice one. What do we got up here? That's a light cargo transport, 45 minutes. These are so long. Wait, what's this one? Ferry flight. Ooh, this is a good one. It's only a 20-minute one. What will I be flying? A Diamond Aircraft DA-40NG. Okay, I got experience with that plane. Glad to catch you live streaming. Right on. You're off the first shift. Nice. So this is going to be a ferry flight from Bark River to Burlington. Be a decent little flight. I know some of those flights, I mean, when you get up to 45 minutes an hour, those are some long flights. So this is a nice 20-minute one, so I'll take it. And now that I've flown this plane a handful of times, I'm getting a lot more comfortable with it. It was really weird going from the Skyhawk 172 to this one. It was like, because this one's faster, it handles a little different. It was a little intimidating at first, but now I'm starting to get used to this. Oh, there we go. Oh, certificates? Oh, I just saw that, bro. I don't think I can. My certificates, like the licenses I have, are just the night currency and the tail wheel, the tail draggers, and that's all I got so far for the certificates. So I know I'm qualified to get, I think the plane's over 200 horsepower certificate to go for it, but I think I'll do that like on a separate video and put it out just as like a certification video.
Hey, Cap, Lisa here. Thanks for stepping up for this ferry flight. Today's orders are to get this DA-40NG over to Burlington Muni ASAP. The owner's aircraft was in for maintenance, and now that it's fixed, she wants it.
But yeah,
back.
just a couple certificates, just the night
Madam Cherry,
currency
the
and
owner is expecting you at the destination on time. Fly safely.
the tail wheel. So like all these missions I've been doing are just ones I've been unlocking just from playing the game.
Tree Whiskey India 7 traffic. Diamond November 907 Tree 2 is taxiing to runway 27. Tree Whiskey India 7.
Yeah, this thing will automatically move a little faster and idle, so you've got to use your brakes a little bit more.
Tree Whiskey India 7 traffic. Diamond November 907 Tree 2. Taking off runway 27. South departure. Tree Whiskey India 7.
Okay, so it's going to be a little grass runway here. I might have to taxi to the end, I'm not sure. Wait. I can't even tell where the runway is. It's just the field. It just says take off, so okay, I don't have to taxi and turn around. Boy, they don't even have like any outlines. I can't even tell. I can see the pink line in the top left corner. Right? Been working on airlines. Oh, pay attention to what I'm doing here. 1,400 feet. Airlines path. That sounds sweet, man. All the career options sound like super cool. So. And I think I noticed with this plane, like you can crank the RPMs full blast to what you can, and I don't think I get an RPM warning on it, which is kind of nice. Oh, we're supposed to climb to 2,300. Oh, my airspeed's dropping pretty quickly. Just aim on initial climb marker. Yep. It's kind of nerve-wracking when you can't even see an actual path on your takeoff or landing for that matter. Oh yeah, so Hollow taught me this. Wait, let me do a little pause here. L1 triangle. Can I still turn my buttons on? Boom. Hey, I learned something new today. That's sweet. I like that. Stretch up to the screens a little bit. Move the seat up. Yep, I'm flying. I did one test run before I streamed, and I was struggling with landings, just getting like 0% even, where I was like, man, that landing seemed at least a 30% to 50. And I was getting a little flustered, but then I did one practice run, and I got a landing, and they were like, that landing was smooth as silk. I couldn't even feel it touch down. I got 100% on it, and then I got a S tier rating. I'm like, okay, we're gonna be good today. We're gonna be good today. Maybe with the two planes that I know. If I was flying something totally new, it probably isn't gonna. Now, why is there a caution flashing here? What if I push this? I don't know. It's not flashing anymore. RPMs, maybe? I can turn it down just a tinge. Fly to Burlington, Vermont. But yeah, just being a beginner and starting out, and just, it's like, once you're up in the air, you take off, like it's pretty chill, you're just coasting along, it's relaxing. You get to like the flight scene site, and then you gotta slow down and then follow the height they want you to be at and the speed roughly, and just fly around in a circle and then just fly back to the airport and then land. And landing is definitely the most challenging part of the mission when you're beginning and all that. And then you just gotta learn the plane you're flying. Like, they start you off in a 172 Skyhawk, so you just gotta keep an eye on your airspeed. Because if you do a sharp bank turn, you're gonna lose a lot of airspeed. So let's say if you're trying to keep your airspeed at a certain speed, you're like, oh, I'm good. And then you start turning. When I first started, I didn't realize I was gonna lose so much airspeed on a bank turn, so when you hit that bank turn, just turn up the throttle up a little bit. And then once you flatten out, you can turn it back down. Born and raised in Vermont, huh? Nice. That's why I started my home base in Wisconsin. Born and raised in Wisconsin. Well, technically I was born in Upper Michigan because it was the closest hospital at the time, but I lived in Wisconsin. Little crosswind there. See, it'll tell you the wind before you start the mission, but I've been trying to see the wind speed and direction, but I don't know where to look for that. Gotta be a way to find it somehow, I just don't know how. I like the flares or whatever you call them on the end of the wings on this plane. It looks cool. The DA40NG. And here you got my light switches for night. You got your taxi lights, only for taxiing on to the runway. You got your landing lights, navigation lights, strobe light. And one mission I was flying, there was a dial to actually turn on like inside of the airplane like dome lights, because you naturally just have like a flashlight on, but there was a way where you actually had like the inside lights on. That was kind of cool. That's some flat earth right there. It's just flat for miles. Good farming land. I'm curious what hot air entry is for. I was joking around because I have no idea. Like, oh, it's hot outside. I need my hot air entry on. But for all I know, I could be right, or I could be totally wrong. Just navigation, frequency, heading knob, comms. Barometric pressure setting. Joystick. Heading knob. Oh, I got a contact airport.
Uniform traffic. Diamond November 90732. 5 miles north, 2300. And bound to land. Runway 29er. Kilo Bravo uniform.
This one, okay, they got traffic pattern. I'll be heading straight up through that, swinging around to the right, looping around, and then figure eighting basically. Oh shoot, I didn't realize my airspeed was so slow. I'd actually love to have like a yoke, like a full setup for flying, because actually like my right or my left thumb gets a little bit, feels a little bit strained sometimes just from flying for a couple hours, just to like slightly hold that joystick like constantly like that. But I don't know. It'd be awesome to have an actual yoke. Yep. We go on figure 8 pattern. Kind of. A little loop around. Just go straight that way and ignore the flight pattern completely. You get points deducted. You're supposed to follow the traffic pattern. Yeah, just to take that pressure off my thumb, because after a while it's like, oh, it's getting annoying on my thumb, so then I gotta take a break. That'd be so nice just to have like a yoke set up there. I don't know if they make them for PlayStation, but I know they got steering wheels and stuff, but if I could get one that would work, I would probably consider getting one for sure, just for the, I mean, the realism would be cool, but that pressure on my thumbs starts to get too much. Yeah, I must have to. Okay, I see it. I see what you're talking about. I don't know if I can, because I need to change my default settings, I think. Because it's set on like automatic or something. Let me see something. Because Old Man Gaming was saying on default, yeah, it was like I can't adjust my trim. So it'd be under, see, general, what would it be under? Controls, maybe? I don't know. I haven't really searched through these menus. Your table is too tall, using a keyboard is hurting my shoulder, holding my arm up. Yeah. See, what would be the default trim settings here? It'd be under assistance, maybe? Auto, here it is. AI auto trim. That's kind of what's messing me up right there. I would disable auto trim and enable mixture. I don't know what enable mixture is. I know what the trim is. Mixture. Just seeing what they all have. Well, the auto trim will definitely off will be good. All right, saving back. Oh, no, I lost my flight pattern. Oh, shoot. airspeed's pretty slow, actually. It'll be speeding up soon, though. Well, I have my RPMs turned all the way off. Going to be gaining speed on this descent. Got to make an announce. There it is. I'm off to the left a little bit. Alright. I want to engage flaps. Sorry. Oh, shoot. I think the wind is also blowing and my thumb is also getting fatigued. Yeah. I overshot it. Kind of, yes, I did. Yeah, that was rough. Oh, well, I've seen better ones, but... my short's like way back there. Once you get used to it, your thumbs will feel much better. I would just, yeah. Yeah, my thumb was starting to feel a little fatigued, and then, see, I was trying to keep my thumb on my joystick controlling it, and then I was trying, instead of taking my thumb off the left joystick to like make the announcement, I tried using my right thumb on my tap pad so I could keep my left thumb on the joystick just to try it, and I think it works pretty good. I just have to get used to doing it that way, then I don't have to take my controls off of my joystick while I'm trying to land and make an announcement. It said to Burlington 1. To be honest, I forgot where I even picked on the map, Grammy Q. I don't know. I'd have to reference back on the video. Just kind of been going all over. Yeah, I didn't get that great of sleep the last couple days, but I have off now from work. I gotta reset. So my brain's not working perfectly clearly. Now, are they leading me into another crash here? This doesn't look, I should have went around the outside. Darn it. Well, it's too late now. I don't know what's gonna happen. It clipped through. Okay, I was like, oh no.
Welcome to Burlington. I'm Madam Cherry. I hope the maintenance went smoothly and that you took good care of my plane. I was counting down the days to get it back.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Welcome to Burlington. I'm Madam Cherry. I hope the maintenance went smoothly and that you took good care of my plane.
Yeah,
I was
how
counting
realistic
down
the
days
airport
to
was.
get it back.
Pass through the man. After they led, I crashed into that building taxiing out. I was paranoid about hitting every little thing. If I didn't get a 0% on that landing, I'll be happy. A 41%, I'll take it. Yep, if I just would have got the landing a little better on that one, would have had a S tier. See what that tallies up. My reputation just went up to, oh, just a tinge under B. Another good mission. Level 17. I got 10,040 CR. So when it comes to my certifications, yeah, I think I'm gonna keep all my certifications to a video just for that certification. But so I think when I go for that, I'll go for the high performance, I think. Let's see, which is only 5,000. Then the instrument one is 10,000, and then the multi-engine rating is 15,000. So I'm definitely gonna do these two before I try to tackle, I think, the multi-engine. But anyways, guys, yeah, Mrs. C must be working. I don't know, but I'm gonna end that episode here. Let my thumb rest. It was getting a little messed up from fatigue. But thanks all for stopping in and watching, and appreciate you guys. And I hope you guys have a good day. And we will see you later. It's your host, Haunted, signing off. Yeah, thanks for stopping in, man. We'll see you guys later. Bye bye.